What's going on, brothers? It's Mgtow, you know the name. Got a video for you. It's entitled Lockout Part 55. Here goes. So, I believe Darius M and a few others in this space have already covered this. And this is in regards to all these former spring chickens, ran-throughs, who are running social media and voicing their frustrations as to the fact that men are not going to these strip clubs anymore. You had a couple in ATL who were complaining that strip clubs were closing down, and you got them on TikTok saying that how they're struggling and how they're trying to punk men into giving them some loose change. How pathetic is your life that you're trying to punk men on social media to give you change because you're a struggling stripper? The jokes write themselves. And you brothers thought I was being facetious when I told you that it's becoming far too expensive to simp. So naturally it's going away. Simping is too expensive. So naturally it's going away. And here we are. You got former spring chickens and ran-throughs on social media complaining and trying to punk men into giving them donations because they're struggling. You see, this is why in this space we say that men are the prize. Men are the prize. We're the sword, the shield, and the builders of civilization. These tropes can't live without us. We can live without them. All these chicken shit maneuvers that they pull, all this copium that they tell themselves online, and all of these shenanigans that land them in a state of penury. And like I've told you, brothers, in one of my previous videos, penury is a step below poverty. You got poverty, and you get beneath poverty, you got penury. A lot of these trollops, a lot of these former spring chickens are languishing away in penury because of their own ruinous choices. And yet and still, despite their ruinous choices, despite what they promote, despite the fact that their life is a spoof, a damn joke, you're still supposed to be understanding. You're supposed to be tolerant. You're supposed to find them, dust them off, and give them a break. Right? Wrong. These former spring chickens who are struggling, they don't live in reality. Because reality, it hurts them too much. Same goes for these broke quiches who are masquerading as strippers. They can't progress. They can't move. Because enough men have decided to close their wallet, walk away, and just save their resources. They've locked them out. That's what the problem is. They've locked them out. And of course, there's a few reasons for this. The first reason is because they're paying $500 more for groceries. The second reason is because they know that they are being taken advantage of. They know that those that they are giving money to are a bunch of childish ingrates. They don't care. They don't care. You're just a means to an end to them. And enough men have figured this out. And that's why I'm going to say it. And keep on saying it. Those are problem we see how we see it. Those who think that this lifestyle is a joke, that everybody's just faking, you're dead wrong. Nobody's faking. Or I can go home off the road and enjoy the fruits of my labor. There's something big about that. When I can look at my savings and see that I am paces away from clearing another milestone, there's something fake about that. I live in reality. Men with their soul, men with eyes, ears to hear, we live in reality. These tribes don't. They can't cope with it. It hurts them too much. Man, oh man. Now, one thing that I think either Taylor covered or one of these other podcasters covered is how a lot of these men are becoming abject fuckboys. Yes. In other words, they are turning the tables on these women, and you know how these women, part of their dating strategy is to lie and lie big? We're doing the same. They're doing the same. Me, I don't condone this. Because you brothers, you know what my solution is. My solution is to lock them out. Prevention is better than a cure. But apparently, these F-boys, they're really hurting them. To the point where the FBI put out an article where there was to tell me how a lot of these women are falling victim to these romance scams. You know what that is? That right there is these tribes, these ran-throughs, these former spring chickens. These their chickens coming on the roost. It all goes back to a subreddit called Female Dating Strategies. Fraud, usury, and extortion. That's what these tribes turn dating into. So, those men, they return fire. I don't condone what they do, but I understand. I understand. All right, brothers. You know what's real? No routine. You brothers enjoy your holidays. Me, I don't keep the custom that's tomorrow, but I'm going to use it as a day to rest and a day to study. But you brothers do you. There's a lot of Mgtow. Go on way, live your own way, brothers. As for these trollops, these ran-throughs, these former spring chickens who are mad because no one's giving them chump change, give them nothing. This is Mgtow PSA. Welcome to Tight. See you soon.